Hello again. So, change of locations. We're now at the coast near Nha Trang in the beautiful Ninh Van Bay. And yeah, as you can hear and also see, the weather isn't so nice. So there's a thunderstorm coming in now. And yeah, 10 minutes ago I tried to photograph it and also tried to get some photos of the lightning. But unfortunately the lightning was not visible. So it's kind of behind a veil of rain. So I had the camera set to taking continuous photos, 4-second exposures, but I didn't catch one lightning. So now it starts again with the rain. So I'm glad I came back to the bungalow because now it's just a whiteout out there. But before I got some nice photos of clouds rolling in, and yeah. So otherwise, what am I doing here? So we're at the beautiful El Aliana beach resort, and I'm here to do some photography and filming. And yeah, also I show you the resort and yeah, take you behind the scenes of me trying to get some nice photos. But for this to happen, I actually need some more sun because if the weather stays like this the next days, it will be quite hard to get some picturesque photos. I can take dramatic photos then, but I'm not sure if the hotel wants such photos. So we'll see. But for now, I'm just sitting here in our little bungalow and yeah, waiting out the rain. So it's now the first morning here at the resort, and after all the rain, what a beautiful morning here. And yeah, I'm trying to make the most use of it. So I'm photographing currently from the jetty leading to the hotel. So kind of getting the photos which somebody arriving here would first see. So when he arrives, he comes here at the jetty, walks towards the main house, and I'm trying to get a few photos of that view during the beautiful light we now have. And for this, I've set up with my wide angle lens here, shooting towards sunrise. So we have already some colors building up there in the east. And yeah, I'm doing the typical workflow. So just to be on the safe side, I'm doing focus stacking. So I have one to the foreground, one to the background. And for the background, despite using filters, I also use bracketing because there's quite some dynamic range here. And yeah, I want to be on the safe side and have enough photos in the end to get a nice photo out of this. And yeah, currently it looks really nice. So I have to get this photo, all the soft light, and now let the camera do its work and yeah, just enjoy the morning also. It's quite calm now, very beautiful. And yeah, I'll make sure to show you a bit more while I'm taking photos here. But for now, I just have to start with something. So that's my first photo I get. And yeah, still a few more to go. So I'm now at the second location here, which is the infinity pool of the hotel. And yeah, I'm trying to get some photos of the reflections in the very calm water. So you have the clouds, the reflections, and this really looks nice with the low composition here. And yeah, problem is the light in the west already disappeared. So I was a little bit too late here, but I had to finish my first photo. So that's important. Always finish the photos and then go to the next one. So yeah, if I had rushed a little bit more, I might have gotten the light here, but the first photo would have been incomplete, so to say. So it's always important to finish your compositions. Yeah, now maybe when the sun comes up in the east here, I might get some beautiful light on those rocks. And yeah, this is what I'm waiting for now. So the second photo. And I'm hoping it doesn't take too long because we have those mountains there, and yeah, they will be blocking the light for quite a while. So it's possible that I'm here for a little longer, but yeah, it's not too bad. It's quite nice here. I'll just relax wait for the light and hopefully get a photo of those rocks glowing with the first morning light and reflected in the pool. Okay, as you can see, I'm back at the initial position here. I had to abandon my plans to photograph the pool because it's now cleaned. Yeah, it's morning, so the pool gets cleaned. And yeah, I have to adapt, so I can't just control all the circumstances here. So I have to get the photos where it's possible, when it's possible. And this view now transforms slowly. So the sun coming up, you already have the peaks lit up here on the side a bit. And yeah, I'm not sure how long it will take till the sun will peak over this mountain there. But when it does, this view will look beautiful also. So I think I'm gonna wait out here now because here there's nobody and I have a free jetty here, the background, the main house, the rocks. And yeah, if only the sun doesn't take too long, this will look beautiful with the light hitting the jetty, the rocks and the main house. So that's the plan now, waiting for this and yeah, trying to get a sunrise photo with the sun in the frame. So a little update. It's again afternoon, again thunderstorm, lots of rain. So I was just checking out a viewpoint here, wanted to get some photos and then it started to rain, and now looking at the forecast it seems as if it would stay till sunset. So hopefully it will clear just before sunset sometime. That's usually, this will yield the best light, but yeah, that's just dreaming here. Currently I'm not so optimistic, so just look at this. And it's actually the forecast for the next days also. So every afternoon I'll not be able to take many photos, at least not the photos which would look nice for the hotel. So I like sunshine in those photos, and I guess I'll have to stick with the morning. So this will be a little tricky because I've only got so much time, but yeah, we'll just see. And yeah, for now, I think I just wait a little longer. Maybe the rain stops and I get a few photos. Otherwise, blue hour should always work. So yeah, we'll see. So it's morning again here in Ninh Van Bay, and thankfully they stopped to rain, and I'm glad I could get out again and take some photos, which wasn't possible anymore yesterday. So the thunderstorm lasted from 2 o'clock till I'd say maybe 10 in the evening, and it was just a whiteout most of the time, so not even a definition of the cloud, and also no chance to hunt some lightning photos or something like that. So yeah, kind of a bummer, lots of time lost here, but now I'm out photographing again, and yeah, I brought out the long lens to get some detail shots. And here I have a little setup. They have a little kind of an alcove, or yeah, a little tent-like structure where you can sit and relax, and it's in those beautiful rocks, and in the background again you have hills and rocks, and I thought it looked nice in the blue hour light, in the soft light now. So I'm taking some photos, and yeah, what I have to be careful of is, so I'm standing on the jetty here, and in order to not have my camera shake during the exposure, you always have to make sure when you're on a jetty that you use a cable release and go a few feet away from your camera, because if you stand on the same plank as one of your camera legs, this will shake just a little bit. So at least make sure to stand on another plank if you're shooting on a jetty, and have your camera kind of separate from you. Okay, so now I'm taking another shot, and here also I'm at F11 and I'm intentionally leaving out or leaving the background a little bit out of focus. So this kind of puts the subject more into the focus here. Okay, and yeah, that's really it about this photo. Afterwards, I'll again hunt around and see what other perspectives I can find and try to get the most out of the light, because for today, the same as yesterday, there are thunderstorms forecast for around 11 already. So hopefully they won't take as long as yesterday. Good evening. What a stressful day. I've been photographing the resort, the villas, everything the whole day now. And yeah, it's now 7 and I'm here in a so-called Lagoon Villa. So this is a little more fancy even than the villa we're staying in. And yeah, I did some photos now during blue hour, which I think is a very good time to photograph some architecture or real estate in this sense. So I had the blue sky outside, the warm lighting inside, and yeah, I tried to get some photos. And yeah, since I'm here, I can as well show you this place, which is quite fancy. So this is the bedroom, and you have direct view to a little plunge pool out there, and over there's the lagoon. Then this is crazy now. That's the bathroom, and yeah, that's as big as our living room. And you have 2 bathtubs. Then outside here, you get the outside shower, can take a bath. There's another shower. What a crazy place. Then look at this, that's the living room. And then outside space with some chairs and yeah, what else, I don't know. So much. And yeah, I thought our place was fancy, which it is, but this is one level more. And then the other day I photographed one of the beachfront villas, which is even bigger and has even more room. So what a place. So, and for me, yeah, it's quite a busy time. So the whole day I'm running around taking photos, and in between I do a little relaxing. So it's not only work, it's also some relaxing, and such a great place, really. And maybe in the next days, so we're here 1.5 more days, I show you a little bit more of the resort. And yeah, for now I have to get back, take a shower, and then I have to eat. See you later. So it's now the last evening here in Ninh Van Bay, and after taking so many photos for the hotel and the resort, I finally decided to head out and take a photo for myself. So just a plain seascape photo, not focusing on the hotel. And I wandered to the far side of the bay. So here are some rocks which, if you look around, look a bit like seashell rocks. But yeah, I had a very hard time finding a composition that works. So if you look in this direction, so I have some nice framing here with those rocks. Then I have the mountains on this side, mountain in the middle. The problem is, on this side here, the mountains or the rocks are rising very high, and yeah, this unbalances my composition. The only chance I have is that when to the right side some structure appears in the sky, some light or something dark, which could balance the rocks on the left. But yeah, I'm not sure if this will happen. As it is, it's the best composition I could find here. All the others were either more unbalanced or just were pointing in the wrong direction. And yeah, currently also I think the light is kind of dying. I was hoping to have a little bit more of an explosion after another thunderstorm rolled through. But yeah, it seems that I won't get a very good seascape photo of this bay at all. But at least in terms of getting photos for the hotel, it was successful. So I took many photos of the resort. I also filmed a lot, and yeah, I'll cut in some B-roll, or you have already seen some B-roll in the video. And yeah, now I just enjoy the calmness of the bay here. Yeah, nearly calm now. There's a helicopter flying through, but otherwise it's very peaceful on this side. And yeah, tomorrow we're headed back to Hanoi and afterwards to Hong Kong to, yeah, as it appears, see a super typhoon. So the heaviest storm ever to hit Hong Kong is about to hit Hong Kong one day after we arrive. So yeah, I'm not sure what this means. It certainly means I won't be out taking photos, but otherwise I'm a little, yeah, concerned what it means in terms of safety and what else. So let's see, but I'll maybe vlog it so you'll learn in the next video. So see you soon.